If you are an educator who wishes to give meaningful digital feedback, you can utilize Infinite Campus and the rubric tool available in assignments to do so. Let's start by taking a look at the setup that teachers must complete. Once an educator is in Infinite Campus, they can click on the Gradebook tab. Start by going to the Add button in the upper left corner. This is where we will add our assignment and eventually place our rubric. We are going to title the assignment Fake Rubric so it will be easier for us to find as we go through the process in this video. By scrolling down, we can take a look at the standards that will be associated with this rubric. You can pick more than one standard, but for the purpose of this video, we are going to choose to have just one. Underneath the standards area, we can choose to add a scoring rubric. In order to get our rubric started, we will place the criteria in the necessary area. You can type the criteria in, or if you have the rubric available, you can choose to copy and paste the information over from your rubric into the rubric that you will be creating with Infinite Campus. Using a pre-made rubric will prove beneficial for those of you using rubrics that are located on the CAO website of RUSD. Once all criteria has been entered, educators have the ability to change the description of a score. This is a great way to communicate with families what grades in a standards-based gradebook actually mean. Choose the Add Column button as a way to add scores to your rubric. You can also add criteria descriptors by choosing the Add Criteria button. Press the red X to delete any criteria that you do not need. You can also press the red X in a column to delete that score. Once your rubric is complete, choose Add to officially add the rubric to the associated assignment. Once you do so, you will need to click Save, and the rubric will be connected to your assignment. Now that our rubric has been connected to an assignment, we can click the Expand button on the assignment. In doing so, we have the ability to evaluate our rubric. Simply choose the Evaluate Rubric blue interactive button, and your rubric will appear. Now that the rubric appears, you have the ability to choose the scores that a student will receive. With our mouse, we will choose on the criteria and score that we feel a student has achieved with this particular assignment and rubric. Please note, teachers also have the ability to flag and comment on assignments in the upper right corner. Once you have made your official decision on the criteria and score that a student will receive, you do need to click the Save button. Also, it is important to know that the score that will be entered into the gradebook is the option you chose for score. Upon making your way back to the main gradebook screen, you will now see that the score you entered into the rubric is now appearing as the score in the gradebook. Another way to score your interactive rubric is to go in and edit an assignment. Choose the Score button. Once you choose Score, you will see in the right area of your screen, you have the blue Evaluate Rubric button. Choose that and complete filling out the rubric in the same manner that you did with the other option. Utilizing rubrics with an Infinite Campus is beneficial because students also have the ability to look at their results within Infinite Campus. They will log into the program utilizing ClassLink, and once they get inside of Infinite Campus, they will click on Gradebook Updates. At this point, students can scroll through their assignments and find the one that has the rubric attached to it. In this case, we are finding Fake Rubric. By clicking on the assignment, students will have the ability to scroll down and view the scoring rubric. At this point, a rubric will pop up with all the criteria attached, and students will see a highlighted score for how they performed. They can also download this rubric if they would like to utilize it at a later date or share with another stakeholder. Students can also find the results of their rubric by clicking on the Notifications button and scrolling down to the associated class. Once they find their class, they can click on the blue link and it'll take them to an informational screen. On the informational screen, they'll click the plus symbol, find their assignment, and click to open it. Just as they did before, they can scroll down and take a look at their rubric. Another option for finding the rubric is to click on the Today area of Infinite Campus. Students will then scroll down and find the class that has the rubric in it. They will click on the blue link, the name of the class, go to Grades, and find the rubric assignment. Just as before, they click to open it and can view their scoring rubric results. If that wasn't enough to convince you, guardians do have the ability to check rubric scores by going into the parent portal. They will simply go to rusd.org and click on the parent portal option in the upper right corner. Once they do so, they can click to go into the Campus Parent section of Infinite Campus, use their login credentials, and click Login. Once families do this, they will have the same options as students. They can click on Gradebook Updates to view the rubric, go to the Today section of Infinite Campus to look at the rubric, and also click on Notifications as a way to find the results that are in the rubric. All of these options are a great way for families to see how students are performing and get a better understanding of standards-based grading. There are many ways to integrate rubrics into Infinite Campus, but don't forget, you could try utilizing your content area rubrics from the CAO website. High school teachers could utilize their professional skills rubrics, and other teachers could use rubrics related to classroom expectations, self-reflection, and countless other ideas. If you do need ideas or have any questions, please contact your technology integrator for more info.